Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. You guys all know there's nothing Harvey likes better than a truckload of all-terrain vehicles. So this first guy here is a Honda 125. It used to be a four-wheeler. It is not only a hardtail, but it's hard up front too. This is a no suspension all-terrain vehicle. Now this was riding and it was wrecked at Lost Trails in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, near Scranton, Pennsylvania. The person was out riding it and they rode it up and was kind of snaking it between rocks and just hopped it above, and the front tie rod end broke. So you could kind of see the broken tie rod in there swinging around that black thing. So anyway, he broke the tie rod end, and you know, they tried to beat it back into shape and so forth, tried to rig it with the tools they had. They were unsuccessful. So his friend hooked it up and they started towing it home. So as they were towing it home, they tore this front wheel right off, and that wasn't good enough. They also tore that trail wolf right off the rim also. So I guess we'll call it wrecked, considering that it came home wrecked from Dunmore, Pennsylvania, Lost Trails there. Nobody got injured. The all-terrain vehicle didn't do very well. As you can see from the tag right there, it is a 1987 model TRX 125. So assuming the front end were fixed, supposedly it starts, runs, and moves, does everything it's supposed to. You guys can see the plastics are pretty battered. What am I going to do with it? I'm not sure. I actually got to ride it to make that decision, right? If it rides like most of the 125 hardtail and hard fronts that I've ridden, they're not really very enjoyable. They're just battering. So we'll see. But it does have the key and everything else. So I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Let's talk about number two. So number two is, I don't know, 90cc. 70, 90 cc. This is one of those little China things. I'm not quite sure what the story is with all of this. Looks like a swamp monster, right? So that was kind of thrown into the deal. I managed to pick the pair of them up for 400 bucks. I'd say the Honda probably has that much in parts. The person who had them picked up a Polaris, the Trail Boss 250, whose carburetor, by the way, looks exactly like the one off my my Exploder 250 4x4. So anyway, this was basically 300 and this one was basically 100. This $100 one, this China Wonder, other than needing a bath very, very badly, it also, it's just automatic, just centrifugal clutch automatic, give it gas and go. I think it has a drive problem. He said something about it grinding. When you tell it to go, it grinds. I'm not seeing a plate on it offhand, which shouldn't be surprising considering how much mud is on it. It does look like it's in really... The plastic looks halfway decent. All that's missing is a light here. And I'll cruise the Horde to see if I can't find that. Or, I don't know. He did borrow the tie rod out of this thing. So, I gotta put that back in. But this one, though, supposedly, once again, it starts... It has a problem with its transmission. It just grinds. The centrifugal clutch is probably out of it. An adult was riding it when it got damaged. So I think he might have been hot dogging it. And if he put this mud on while riding it, and it looks like he did, he must have really been beating on it, you know, really putting it through its paces, right? I mean, you got like this piece here really, you know, belongs out there. So it's got a few battle scars. Anyway, you guys know I love it when I find another deal, when I find some new toys to bring home. I'm working on a couple of other projects, but found myself waiting for parts and tools. So it's good that these deals came in. That way I can kind of keep things moving along. This guy, just from parts, I get to add to my my Carlisle, what are these, Trail Bosses or something, Trail Pros, right? I get to add to that pile, right? I got one of those on the back. If this other guy is a 2211-8, and that's what it looks like, I actually have a Honda three-wheeler that could use these. These are normally pretty spongy, so they make good three-wheeler tires. So anyway, just in parts and all, I'm sure I did okay. I always look forward to the comments. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. And once again, when you're looking at two all-terrain vehicles, these were ridden. They didn't fool around. These were ridden. Anyway, take care now, folks. Bye.